Hey everybody, it's BB. Today I'm going to show you what I have attempted to do for my first time. And it is using the Kiara Sky purple acrylic with the Kiara Sky snow bedding. Kind of like making a French manicure. I just wanted to try it and see. So far, doing my right hand, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the struggle was real. Okay. But I did it. It's not perfect, but just got to practice it. So with that in mind, let me show you guys how I've done it. All right, everybody. So as I said, I'm going to use this Kiara Sky. This one is Europa. And this one here is Snow Bunny. Why I picked those, well, the purple I picked because that's my favorite color. So we're using that, and we're also using the Nail Career Education's Susie's, I'm sorry about the whole burping thing, Slow Cure Monomer. Now, I do have her other one, and I have been using it. But the reason I'm doing the Slow Cure, I have been getting better with the faster normal monomer, is because, like I said, this is the very first time I have tried. Let me see if I can get it up in the camera here. Doing this particular design, okay? I'm not doing it in the traditional reverse French. I was just playing around with it, and I wanted to just see. So, but I did learn that when you do have a darker acrylic, okay, like this one, with a really, really white or even a translucent, don't use the same brush, and don't use the same containers here for your monomer, and I'm going to show you why. This is just my opinion. So it's taken me basically, oh Lord, a day and a half to do these, and it has been challenging, but hey, I'm always up for a challenge. And I already told you guys I was going to start putting out some new nail videos, even though it's a DIY. And maybe you guys can give me some tips or tricks on how to do this in different designs. So right now, BB is just using her imagination and what I have already learned and trying to put it to work. All right, so, oh, what did I do with it? I'm losing my mind today, y'all. Your mind's a crazy thing to lose. All right, so here we go. All right, now, BB jumped the gun. That's because I'm excited to do this. Let me get this out of the way, just for a little bit of a moment. All right. Pushing the cuticles back, which they go back pretty easy because I do my nails quite a bit. Now this time, I did not leave any old acrylic on there. I just took it completely off. Normally I leave a thin layer on there, but not this time. So we're just going to get the natural shine off. And go light with this, guys, because this is the Nail Care Education Susie's nail files, but you can use any nail file. I think it's the 180 grit. Yeah, it's the 180. Because BB there for a bit was just going a tad bit crazy with these nails. And I like these. I have my other ones, but when it comes to doing this part, I like these ones better because I can get into all the nooks and crannies and all that good jazz. So we're going to go ahead and get them both done at the same time. So I'm hoping these videos that I'm going to be starting to put out are going to be better. And now that I figured out how to do this camera without cameraman, because he gets a tad bit bored when it comes to nails. He gets snoopy when I'm in my room, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Gotta love him. All right. And I have got the strangest two little, I don't know if they're warts or something, but I can't seem to get rid of those little boogers. I've tried everything. Home remedies, stuff from the store. I don't know. I don't worry about it. Not like my hands are being used for a photo shoot. And then I think they could probably edit that part out. All right, so I'm going to use my acetone. If BB can open the God bless it thing up here today. To dehydrate everything, so. Because I'm out of my nail dehydrator. All right, so they're good and dehydrated. Throw that in the trash. All right, so these nail forms. You can get these nail forms on Amazon, eBay, wherever. And these I bought during the pandemic. And I got 500 of them on Amazon for like, I think it was like $6. So it wasn't too bad. All right, so BB's gonna attempt this here. All right, so we're gonna go down. And do you know, as many times as if I put these things on, these things can still be a very big challenge for me. And I don't know what it has been with me this week, but there we go. And that's not in the middle too good. All right, so take it off and try it again. Actually, for me, this has been like the most time-consuming part for me this past 3 days. It's like I'm off my game. And I don't know why. But as everyone says, you have your good days and you have your bad days. Okay. All right. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right. So this one that we're going to do first, the middle finger, is going to be the purple and then the white. And this is what I wanted to show everybody. I don't know if anyone else has had issues with this, or they already know it and they're just not saying anything. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. All right, let's get my Young Nail Protein Bond non-acid. All right, so we're just gonna kind of do that. Don't get it on your skin, because whatever is there, it will adhere. And the reason, because cameraman even asked me, BB, why are you doing it purple and white? And I told him, my birthday is coming up, and I am going to do something that instead of just slapping on a gel color this year, I wanted to do something different. I'm going to be 50 the end of January. Can y'all see the... Well, I'm trying to get everything positioned, guys. Sorry. That's what editing's for, if it takes too long. All right. Yep. Kakarama. I got it too dry. Yes, and I've learned that don't making it too wet, even with Susie's, because I'll be playing catch. All right, there we go. And it's a better bead. Okay. Come on. Get on there. All right. And your guys are going to see as soon as I go to dip my brush back into my Monomer that this thing is going to start to turn purple. And at first, I didn't think it was going to be a big issue until I tried doing it with the white bunny. And let me tell you, it was turning my white a lavender. So I was like, okay, we got to take this off and we need to start over again. So with this area has got to be a little bit thicker. For one, your apex. Two, because we're going to have to butt the other one up to it, like a French manicure or a smile line. And I tried one of those on my practice hand. People didn't do so hot. So, and I even tried the smile line cutter. That's going to take practice. I think I'd be able to learn it faster with the just doing it, because let's just say I wasn't impressed with the whole smile line thing. Okay, get on over there. All right, guys, I'm hoping you're all able to see me do this in the camera this way. Yeah, you can. Okay, I keep checking the camera. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more there. The reason being is I'm going to get it to this, I don't know if you can see it, the 1. So I'm doing it in layers, just like you would a regular acrylic nail. And then I try to get it even with the brush. There we go. There we are. Now with Susie's, if you just let it sit there for just a minute, you'll see it start to like roll into place. That's why I kind of like this when she came out with this during the pandemic, because again, the struggle was real. I just wasn't fast enough for the other Monomer. So I so appreciate her coming out with that, because it has been so much better since then. And I've built up my confidence. Just for the record. I'm not afraid to use I'm really not afraid to use the regular Monomer now. I have used it. So we're almost to that one. I don't want to pat it down too much, but I'm just trying to get it straight. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so we're going to put this down. But do you see where the Monomer is turning purple or a lavender color? So, and what I do before I even put my brush down, I always go in, see, and I check it. Now this one here is a Maya or a Mia Secrets brush, and it's a number 8. And the one that I have of Susie's is also a number 8. Like I said, I was trying to do this with just the one brush. That wasn't happening, folks. And I thought, I am not putting in all this effort, even though I'm just experimenting with how to do it. And it may be wrong, but you have to experiment. I'm using all the right products. And then eventually, okay, you got to go over there. You're going to come here. And actually, I bought this white bunny for Christmas. And I didn't use it until now. Go figure. Another thing I've learned too is do not, come on, you little turd. Do not wipe this brush anywhere where it's purple. Because you will get the same effect of the Monomer. So, I did not realize that until I was actually doing it. And I was like, oh boy, this is not good. Not good at all. And the reason I have to go back and keep doing this is to make sure that it's not running where I don't want it to run. And then here I can start to kind of like pat it in, button it up like this. I want to make sure, okay, it's there. I want to kind of like this. And I know this is butt backwards, y'all. But like I said, I just wanted to see if it would even adhere or look halfway decent doing it this way. And so far it has, so I really can't complain. Yes, I've got some okay. Susie ever see me doing that with my brush, she'd say, you're not supposed to be a painter. Because I was actually worried about contaminating the white with the purple. And if you look real close, you can see small hints of it. But this stuff is so white, I think it's pretty. All right, and we're going to bring this bad boy out to 3. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, But BB has been trying to wear her nails a little bit longer. Again, that's an experiment as well. Because normally I'm not one to wear my nails very long. I like them a little bit long, but not hellacious long. And this is what I mean about the slow setting Monomer. You can take your time, get everything in position, pat, and then just keep on going, like so. I want to make sure that this apex through here is going to be good and strong. And that was another thing that was a struggle, and I think I got myself, as Susie says, I overthought it. Because I was trying to do something with it that just, like, build it up here and then pull it out there. And then I tried it with, it was super thick in here and super thin in here. And let's just say BB's was getting very frustrated. And it's easy enough to do. Okay. All right, little buddy, you got to come over here. Attach. There we go. And as you guys can see, I'm putting on really, really small beads. That part of it looks pretty good. I just got to build that little bit up. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I wiped the brush so I don't get it back on the purple. Let's make you nice and happy. Okay. Okay. And I'm hoping the lighting with me doing this video, this is my first video in quite some time, as you guys know, for the nails anyway, will be much better. And this crazy camera stand is not squeaking like an old rusty door. All right, this is going to be a little thick, but that's okay. That's what filing is for. Because I got a little bit of purple in there. Okay. All right, now BB can smoosh. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it being too thick. Because that's what this filing's for. And I'd rather have it too thick at this point than not thick enough. So, all right. That is the first one. And we shall. All right, now with this one, as I say, I always check my brushes. Even with the slow Monomer, because one day I thought I almost lost this brush. I was sweating it. All right, on to the next. Oh, as I was going to say, with this one, you have to either run it under warm water for a minute or two, or you're just going to have to let it dry. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get this cured quick. All right, so this is cured. So I'm not going to file this right now. We're going to go ahead and move on to this one. All right. Let's see how real this struggle is. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, so my mama's first baby is going to be 50 years old on the 27th of January. Nope. I can always pretty well much tell I have it in right or not just by the way the tabs are going to go. All right, baby, let's get your finger in there. There we go. Nope. Well, I had it. Now, I never said doing these forms were the easiest thing in the world to do. And you're going to be a snot and a half, aren't you? Yep, you are. Boy, that's as cattywampus as it can get. Well, no, not really. All right, baby, get your big finger up out of the way. Believe it or not, I have a harder time using my right hand getting these forms on than I do with my left. Go figure. And I'm right-handed. That's the craziness. Okay. There we go. By George, I think we've got it. Nope, we had it. This part, guys, I'm not editing it out because I want you to see. It's really not as easy as it looks. And everybody will tell you it is not easy. There we go. And it's not. So they're not messing with you when they're telling you that. All right, there we go. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you with these. Make sure that it's even like this. See, I have to readjust it because it's going from there, it's going upward. I don't want it to go upward. I want it to be as straight. If I could just pull my side. Nope. All right. All right, baby. What's we got going on here? Like I said, I have more problems with using my right hand doing this than I actually do my left. Go figure. All right, there we go. It still looks like it's, nope, that's right. Okay. By George, I think we've got it. All right, bring it in a little bit like this. And I also learned that bringing it in this way, it also makes sure sidewalls more even. Like if you're going to do the squared, you need that. And it's making your C curve. And it's less filing you have to do. All right, so for this one, let's get out my protein bond. Not like I really need this for whatever reason. Gel and acrylic sticks to my fingers like glue. And I usually don't have to worry about lifting or anything like that. I guess I'm one of the lucky, fortunate ones that don't have to worry about that. But I know I worked with a girl. They would put everything imaginable on this chick's fingers, and she would still, within 2 or 3 days, it would lift. I was like, well, you just got some really natural. BB, pay attention, sweet pea. Pay attention. And that's how you get acrylic stuck in your brush. I took too much off. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. Well, the snow bunny don't want to play very nicely, I might add. Okay, I may be taking too much monomer out of my brush, but I don't want it too wet either. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. I just love how it starts to spread out naturally. It does make it a little bit easier for us. And then it just kind of goes where you want it to go. And I'm hitting my nose on this stupid camera. That's because I got a big old snozzola. I don't want it hitting those side wall. All right, so we can start to brush this back. And you're going to get out of there. There we go. I did that the other day practicing with my fake hand that cameraman thinks is creepy. Just wait. I'm going to get another one that actually looks like a real hand later. I'm trying to keep this in the camera, so bear with me, guys. Yeah, there we go. All right, so, oops, BB, get it together, babe. Get it together. I didn't see that. It's okay, it's not in the channel. All right. See how it kind of looks like it's almost see-through? You can see the actual nail bed. I was freaking out about that. I was like, listen here, this stuff should be white, white, white. Snow bunny. You know, hint the word snow bunny. I don't want that because I got crap on that part. There we go. Do your magic. Okay. Listen here, don't go crazy. That one piece of hair on my brush wants to be a booger and a half today. Okay, so we're going to bring you back down to 1. And what I do with this one is I build this one up slowly because it is the white. Cameraman thinks you come in here in 10-15 minutes, you've got beautiful nails. Men. Okay, let's see what we got going on the side here. Okay. You need to come up. There we go. get you out of there. Perfect. And a lot of my problems with anything I do, it has to be done right. Everyone says I'm a perfectionist. Maybe they're right. But my grandfather always said, if you're going to do something, do it right or don't do it at all. It's his fault. There we go. Yeah. Bring this up. I want this up. By George, I think I've got it. And then what I do is I kind of brush this one back. And I know it looks thick for y'all right now, but it's really not that thick. And that was another thing I struggled with too. It's like, why does everybody's nails look so thick? It's not that they're thick. BB needs to get in there and take her allergy medicine. That's what I need to do. All right, so that is about as close to 1 as I am going to get. Okay. I want to build that up just a little bit more. I told you guys. And I have got the funkiest apex on one finger. I don't care what I do with that bad boy. It always wants to stay to the top. And it's just my natural apex. And I never realized that until I started doing my own nails. I was like, why can't I get that down? And it's right there. That's my actual natural apex right there. And anytime I extend it out, it looks like I got a little egg up there. It's the craziest thing. All right, I want it a little bit more. See, just a little bit. Okay. And then we're just going to pat this and bring it around. Yeah, just like so. But I am so glad that Susie came up with this slow setimometer. It has given me way more confidence than I ever had before. I had confidence before, but I had struggles with the fast setting. And hey, when you're learning how to do this, that's why for the longest time I was doing gel, because I didn't have to stress as much, because there is no ratio. It's there. But I do like my acrylic nails. I actually love them. Okay. All right, baby girl, you are good to go. All right. Now, here comes the fun part. Switch it out, because I almost did that. All right. So now we're going to get it to the 3, because BB is going to file it back. Okay. All right. That's not big enough. But Kiara Sky has all kinds of different color acrylics. I found that out with watching Susie's video for the Halloween nails. I was like, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Listen here, little buddy. You gotta stay there, bud. You really, really do. And I have been trying different nail styles. So I think coffin is, or ballerina is my favorite, next to the almond. But with the almond, I have to find a size or length that's suitable for me. Because BB is notorious for slamming her hands in the drawers in the kitchen, at work. I don't know. I'm just a klutz, I guess. I get in a hurry and I'm not really paying attention. Problem number one, folks. But these days, BB's been taking it much slower. I got to. Get up there. There you go. We got you now. Okay. Now I'm going to try to pat. There we go. By George, I think we've got it. And my Monomer is turning more purple. That's okay. That was freaking me out the first time I did that. I was like, what? And then it was getting on my nail, and I was like, oh my God. But Susie is right. The bigger the brush, the more Monomer it holds. Even though this is an 8, since this is going to move it's in its own direction here. Do you see the difference in the width? So, with that being said right there, I was like, that can't be an 8, but it is. So it is an 8. Because I was like, oh my God, I don't think I have another 8. I've got so many brushes. I have bought so much stuff. We got to get down there. That's the only thing with the slow setting Monomer is sometimes you go through this, but that's okay. I'd rather go through this than have that bad boy. And I'm not worried about the whole lumpy, bumpy turtle thing going on, because BB has done it even with this. Boy, have I. All right, so I'm going to pat, 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 pat. And that is not thick enough up there. It's got to be thicker. There we go. Sometimes I get a little carried away and I get pushing too hard. Sometimes I could be my own worst enemy. But I'm getting better and I'm just trying to do it slow. I don't know why, for the longest time, I thought I had to try to get this done so fast. I'm only doing it on myself. It's not like you know, I've gone to school yet and working in a nail salon, and we'll get there. BB is going to get there. Okay, it looks like I need more up there, so we're just going to keep pushing up. There we go. Somehow, as it's starting to cure a little bit there, it's actually starting to get hard. And I don't know, maybe that's why I had such a hard time with trying to use the smile line cutter, because it takes a while for it to actually cure. And maybe that's what it was. I just know I was making a hot mess of myself. And I'm like, listen, this is not the ideal that I wanted here. And I've learned not to put that, see where the Monomer got onto the white, but that'll come off with the filing. All right, I think we're at the 3, or close to it anyway. Oh, no, we're not. Fudge. It looked like the 3. Okay, we'll do a little more. It's just a filing thing. Okay. I'm not afraid of filing. I've gotten better at the whole hand filing and the drill, the nail drill. I'm getting better at choosing my bits for the right project. So that's been a relief too. And the speeds. Come on, get down there. Don't get on the white, please. Because BB had a brain fart. Okay, we're going to use you. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Don't go down too far. There we go. Yeah, now we've covered that whole 3 issue. All right, just a tad bit here. Come on, get there. There we go. Tap, tap. There. Again, I know it looks really, really thick, but I'm not worried about that. The other ones, I could make them thicker or thinner. Like when I made this one, it just flowed easily that day. All right, so that is done. My 3 is covered. So BB is going to go ahead. That's why I said I can take my time. I'm not working on clients. I'm just working on myself. Baby's got a lot of work to do on herself this year. All right. And for the most part, this brush is just as good. It keeps its point. I was a little nervous about that when I first started using it. I thought, oh my God, this thing's going flat. It's not going to keep its shape, but it does. I was quite impressed. All right, so BB is going to close everything up. I don't need nail dust in my acrylic and contaminating that. All right, so, oh shoot. Oh, that's okay. It's on this. That's what this is for. There we go. I have a rubber mat. You can't tell it on here. This right here. I always keep a rubber mat there. I know I'm a strange one. Good and clean. All right, so that's going to go back over there. And BB did not waste very much. That's one good thing with the slow steady monomer. You don't really waste it. All right. Let BB go cure this, and we'll be right back. I just thought this was kind of going to be a cool combination. And I think it is. Okay. Give me my thing because I got too close. There we go. All right. We're going to cook it now for a minute. Okay, so now we're going to take the sticky layer off. There we go. All right. So, this is what they look like. I say for my very first time of even attempting to do something like this, I think I did a pretty good job. Like I said, I'm going to try to start learning how to do the smile lines and then the reverse French. And with this hand, I think I did it with this as well. Maybe not. But this one here, I wanted to do like a light fade from the cuticle and then darker and then with the white. So either way, I like it. I think it's a beautiful nail. I love the colors. So until my next video, you guys stay safe. And if you have any comments, concerns, tips, or tricks, leave it in the comment box and I'll get with you as soon as I receive them. So until then, see ya.